At a first glance, you see the orbs, but this is not an Alzer deck, okay? We're focusing on the create and play mechanic, and I'll show you why it's so beneficial soon. It starts off with Rune Mage. Obviously, he helps, but if you miss Rune Mage, it's not the end of the world. Deploy. For the rest of the game, your create effects show 5 options instead of 3, create and play Runestone. Now, there are a few cards in the deck that actually benefit from us playing more things. Number 1 is Ivo of Belhaven. No one plays this in Scoia'Tael, and I think he's actually better in Scoia'Tael than he is in Nilfgaard. Believe it or not, it's crazy after I've done this. And you'll see what I mean in the gameplay today. He gets a ton of points. You could play him for like almost 30 points in certain situations. Amazing for 9 provision. So he's definitely a star of the show. He actually outshines Herald Gord, but Herald Gord does get a lot of boosts. So every time we play a special, it gets 1 boost that we're able to have. It can't exceed 12, but we can get carryover buffs with harvests on hand for Gord, so Gord could come down for around 20 points. So we have back-to-back 20-point finishers for, you know, very low trades on provision, which is amazing for this type of deck, man. They're awesome. And so what we're going to be doing in this case is playing Rune Mage into a Runestone, hopefully into a Bountiful Harvest, into another card. That's already 4. And then if I go in for like Mahakam Pass, for example, it's an artifact that plays a Dwarf, and then we can spawn a Tempering. You see what I mean? So this makes 3 cards. And then obviously Simlas is able to play 2 cards from deck. We take the orbs, we put the orbs onto the Elven Seer. When she creates a copy of it, we're getting them, and they're all going in grave, right? And so when we remove the counter of 3, they're all coming back, which is really important because Ivo of Belhaven, he wants to have a lot of cards played in that round. So if we funnel out orbs in first round and bring them back from grave in first round, if we're playing on red coin and we want to win on even, Ivo is playing for 20 plus points at the end of the round on a last save play, uncontested, which means we can get Gord uncontested at the end of the game. Amazing, right? I have a bit of control as well. I've got Karathi Heatwave, banish unit or artifact. That's just a way for us to stay in it and get rid of immediate threats. If we have to get around the defender and Heatwave something that's an answer this or lose, we have Leader, but we also have Peller. If Peller doesn't see use on the Leader, we have him to purify things like the Sorceress or the Seer, wherever she is. There we go. And so, you know, we got options for Peller here besides that. I got a lock as well for control. What's nice about this too is, in this case, I decided to go with Siren because in case I want to be greedier and mulligan back Peller and not have to waste a leader charge to just get around the defender, that's a way to do it. But also, I've been playing against a lot of Jackpot, and they have things like Junior, or not Junior, but Freak Show on melee row that are row locks. So I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of Siege right now. So it's just a way to basically get things off the row, and also a lot of Necker with Rayla and things like that. So, you know, row lock carts, you just want to move them. I don't want to put them making a bomb or anything like that. Mind you, you can create those things off sorcerers. It's just, I'd like to have definitive, here you go, we're moving it. You know what I mean? And a lot of the stuff that we play off of the Bountiful Harvests are elves, right? I mean, that's all it plays. Hopefully it's just going to be elf tag. Okay. So we have some good ones like this here when we play an elf. So there's synergy with that in the Siren play. And then of course, if you control only elves, we can make our board state in such a way that favors that sort of thing. You see what I'm getting at here, right? So by having Siren instead of my typical Duregare, although we lose the base power point, we actually might get points back somewhere else, and I can live with that. I have Squirrel to get rid of anything in the graveyard that's an echo that we don't want to see, which could be a good thing, you know? And one of the decks that you can actually play Miranda Runestone and not feel guilty about it, because we have the Rune Mage, and this card, Runestone into Bountiful, into another unit, that's like 3 create in place right there as well. So that's really sweet. I mean, I've been enjoying this a lot, even though it's not like a super competitive deck right now. I think the framework's here, and it's very interesting. I want to talk about the double lacerate that I put in here because I'm running into a lot of dwarf matchups. I'm running into a lot of relics matchups. We've got just a lot of decks that are going wide right now. We have Northern Realms Witchers, and you want to be able to just do some damage and just get things sort of nudged down. And what's nice is if I nudge things down here and I've got maybe like a skirmisher off this, or I've got elves off the, you know, bountiful harvest or the backup plans, we can sort of chip things down to killing them off, you know. But realistically, if we're playing against just a deck that's jamming rows, you know, we're doing a lot of damage. That's 18 per row, assuming no armor or shields, okay? And it's kind of hard to say no to that for 6 provision. So I think Lacerate is back on the menu. I've been seeing a lot of Arachas Swarm as well, so it's like a taste of their own medicine, you know? Organic card against an organic deck. And that's pretty much it. Maxi to make sure that my top deck is actually going to happen, and Oniromancy to make sure that I can do not only 2 pulls for Gord, but being able to get things like Heatwave and Mahakam Pass when we need them are really important. A couple cards that I thought about including. I thought about Surrender before I did the double Lacerate. I tried the Telianyn, and just from a cost perspective, I didn't like the whole having to shuffle something back that's probably boosted off an orb just to play Simlas. So I took her out. I tried Francesca for a bit, but I feel like Mahakam Pass is overall more consistent than Francesca, because Mahakam Pass also has the order for the the tempering rather, and so the tempering order is going to make sure that Elven Seer can actually proc at least once, and then we can get the orbs back. So that's why I went this way with it, and I'm liking the way that it plays, man. I hope you enjoy it, like I said, as much as I do. I got one off Whisperer because I make a bunch of them anyways, and that's pretty much it, man. I really enjoy it. Hopefully we can get like a provision buff here or there and help us out a little bit, but it's in a decent place. I use GT Leader because it's going to help keep things alive. If we don't want to float one of these at 4, one of these or one of these, that's why we're using our leader 9 times out of 10. So there you go. I got like 5 games with live commentary for reference, and if you enjoy the content that you see, don't forget to sub. And if you have any suggestions of things that you'd like to see, let me know and I might just give it a try. Okay, first up here we got Precision Strike. This is good. This is okay. This is going to set this up nicely. Rune Mage is here. I think Lacerates go back, so I might do double Lass off of Simlas here. I want to keep an Orb. But yeah, we'll keep the Orbs in pocket. And we got a decent amount of create and plays and all that stuff, but I think I'm actually going to put backup plan as a backup plan. And
stop gurgling like that.
Let's see. Skirmisher plus full leader, or oh, it's a Maddock deck. They're still going to take full leader. Is it my Maddock deck? Did I see Sunset? Shit. At the very least, we can kill Johnny. They've got Ring of Favor in this deck, so I gotta be careful about that too.
The soil is fertile. Fertile with magic.
I think I'm just out at 7. So my Simlas is going to be pulling in for, I think I'm going to be doing in this matchup, double Harvest. They don't go wide at all. Yeah, this is actually very cool that I get to play against my deck here. Got to keep it out of bomb reach and out of muzzle reach here, so... I'm pretty sure I have Heat Wave in mind. Yeah, because they'll do a double Heat Wave potentially. If they're running the Francesca. It's been like days since I played it. I feel like half the people who take the decks and they play them against me don't even realize it's me. Because they're always playing stuff like I don't know what's coming next. Not this person specifically, but I've noticed in general. Here, let's play ball on one of these now. Don't worry, I'm making the next one you can try. I think they're gonna just leave at sunset in full hand. And that's... It's annoying because I took out Spores. That is a good take. Which means I go leader in, don't I? Just one more. I'm pretty sure we take this first. Actually don't mind just hitting this, because fishing for 1 damage is a lot easier. I gotta make sure I actually kill it. There's no lottery here. We gotta kill it for real. At least I get some carryover myself. So they're probably gonna play one more and leave. Oh, no, okay. They'll stick around for a minute. Now I gotta kill Snowdrop, I think. What's nice is that this hand is very expendable. It just comes down to whether or not we want to... I mean, Syrian would be a good lock here. I'm pretty sure after we got rid of the Madoc, they put back bombs and they're just going to roll with more of the proactive stuff. Yeah, let's take the lock. And I'm just going to float this for now. Yeah, if I make it to round 3 with the Oniro Echo and Simlas would be really cool. But we still have Gourd. They have Gourd too. Is there a way that I kill that immediately without having to spend anything crazy? Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Are we really doing this, Spring? It wasn't the best thing. It was like a 1 damage card, but it was fun. I just know what it saves me, you know? It saves me quite a bit. That's gonna be a huge sunset. And then they have Heat Wave. Ah, okay. Let's put this back for now. Gordon Pocket is really cool. We just pull probably that. Let's see if we can bait that Heat Wave on the 7. Keep in mind, they could do a double Heat Wave as well with the Francesca, right? So imagine going boom and boom, killing both. Depends on how they position everything.
Don't you worry yourself, your grace. We'll get it done and done, Jerry.
Man, that was close to being dead. So we got the 2 there. The value. I don't necessarily want to go Simlas. Here, let's kill this. Let's move the ally. And I don't know if I need to funnel yet. Probably not. Because I just want to line it up like the best way possible here with just more than 1 unit to boost. What I might do is go... Well, we got to go 1 and 2. Played around making a bomb really well. This is actually good for me, I think. It's defensive. And then that way we get the counter here. And so then I can go and I can play the Oniro into the Sorceress, boost it up with the Tempering, and then get the other one back for the Dragoon. Or we don't. Or we just put the... We put it so it's a 6, and then we boost it if we have to. That's probably better, yeah. Man, look at that. Like all of a sudden now, and they're thinning down to 2? That should be your Heat Wave. Oh god. I gotta kill this so bad. Why do I do this to myself, man? I feel like it's more points if I do this. I could find 7 damage off 3 of these, right? Here's a few. We go Semi. Into Doobskis. There we go. This was too close.
This is elven land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
And they get 1 Heat Wave. So they have Gourd Heat Wave.
Grow, my beauties. Reach high into the sky.
They're gonna be like, oh, what an idiot, why are you playing your Gourd so early? Because I did something.
There is no place
I invented the next thing. First idea is over. This is the new idea. GG's, buddy. Mad respect for giving this deck a try. We got Northern Realms Uprising coming up here next. And man, I don't want to be on blue coin at all, ever. Let's keep a lacerate. I think we're gonna go Simlas into the harvest. Let's put this back. Good. Do I need to purify anything? They might have one luck. It's a maybe, right? I'm willing to take the chance. Because the only thing that I really care about, I can boost. Now, do they ever, on Saeus melee, 1 liter charge and just try to duke it out? I think it's just Witchers, man. Yeah.
Retrieve the bolt. No, I'm on it.
Splendid crops this year, and ever they shall be.
I mean, take off a shield, sure.
The soil is fertile with man, and dead to one.
It doesn't do much. I don't want to spend Rune Mage because I don't have any create and play stuff in pocket. You know what I mean? I'd rather just wait a little bit longer on that. I could get ahead with Orb here. It's not a bad play.
Got this mark, fella.
Oops, almost clicked the wrong one. Like, they're getting, obviously, 3 to 4 points per turn, give or take, net, and we're doing the same. So, it balances. The only thing I'm worried about now is an offering on the 4. If they take one of those, I'm in a bad spot. A lot of people are running offerings. This guy's not. I'm glad you're spending both of these this turn, or this round. Alright, it looks like I'm going to have to spend Rune Mage here, because I don't think I have anything else that's going to be, like, enough in the long term. I don't have an artifact. I don't care about Hammer. This is going to play for 6. On that unit's row, this is going to play for... I mean, we don't want to do that. We want to do Vitality. And it's on ranged. So... 8 for 4 kind of thing. Trust me, we're not out of the water here yet. I'm probably going to take this backup plan.
To hit the mark, we aim above the mark. Can I come down now?
You're killing me, dude.
I'm on it.
Simlas is too expensive right now. Just in case, I guess they're playing a Ragnar.
Can't see it getting any better news.
Can we get some movement here? Get some movement in the chat. There we go. I feel like that's enough of a reach that I should be good. They can veil that and get 3 per turn off of it, or they can flip it. I feel like I did what I had to do, right? That's a good boost.
If not, we could probably still kill him.
Dude, I think I'm done. I got trio. Got trio, got the flip. It's not enough. They have so much tempo that I shouldn't get too excited. Do they use leader now too? That didn't really do anything for you. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. Just the 1 liter. We did get 2 cards, 1 liter charge out of them here in the trio. So from a pacing point of view, we're able to keep pace with Witchers on blue, which is nice. Simlas is into my Bountiful, so we put that back. Onero is amazing. And they did a lot of the shield stuff, so I actually kind of want to keep... kind of want to keep Lacerate. Okay, I think I'm going to go Onero into Maxi. And 1, 2, 3 Mull plus 1 hand Mull. Get... yeah, this is perfect. And we get the extra... maybe we do mulligan the Lacerate. I don't know, man. The Lacerate's really good against this matchup if they have no shields. Because they're row stacking for Lyrian. Maybe I just don't take mulligans here, right? Yeah. So, just in case I get damaged, I don't want to take this first. But I don't mind taking this first. We could just float it for a minute. So they might have a duel. They might have yeah. Been playing this game for a while, you know. But that's their tall punish, so... damage is good, because obviously we don't want to have their rows all inspired. But that is offering bait right there. But if the trio's in the deck, then they have Qu'an to pull. Yeah, that was a pretty good play, man. Actually. I'm gonna take this one first. That's cool, that's cool. Just thinking about the offering makes me just want to use the order. I feel like we need to make sure we get the points that we've earned, you know what I mean? That's a really good lock. I think one of the best that I can take here. And the Harmony proc. There's actually consideration to take this now so that they can't kill it at 4 if they're running offerings. Because it has Harmony, you know, it's important. I've got a decent heat wave, but I hope we can do better than this. I think we're good for heat wave. We'll probably get like a 15.1 at least, right? Okay, so sim last time. What do we got? I don't know how much the shields matter. If I could just ping them off, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate that it's probably this. So we play this here. Do I want to damage them? Or do I just boost myself? We'll just go for the boost. What's he sitting at right now? 12? So it's gonna get better. That's not a bad Lacerate. I'm running out of, you know, time and stuff. I was expecting it to be better than that, if I'm being completely honest. They definitely click here. 4, 8, 12. $13. This is at its max. I gotta play around tall punish though.
Santa's recipe says that the apples
I
like
feel like it's gonna happen here. It's funny, I take out the Igni and now I want the Igni. This is at 15. Just because Gourd's worth more. Because they could have a heat wave. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, you see?
Let's get this over.
Can we pull off like 30 points though? Are we tying? We get the harmony proc? No, we're tying. So it was a good thing we did it that way.
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Alright, we got Arachas Swarm coming up here next, and I have Urn of Shadows. That's kind of crazy. What is it going to be? We'll do Simlas into Orbs maybe this time around. I want to hold the Lacerate. For the most part, we're doing alright. I think I'll put back this for now. Man, I hate these Defender, then something you want to make a million copies of, and then it's like, come on. And I don't have my Heat Wave. I gotta play around a Pred Dive too. Let's just go for something like this. At least we can get some points. I might have to use the leader charge to boost her. Because if I trade the natural selection, we're doing bad, you know? At least I have a lot of special cards, but the problem is my specials make other cards.
The earth will flow with the blood of Enshay.
I don't think they have Parasite. It'd be a random card to have, I think. The power creep feels too strong. I don't know. If they have Parasite, I retire. Yeah, good, good, good. And then I make a copy, and then I make another one.
Feign not ignorant. Remember to whom you speak.
We're sitting on 3. Chances are they have Xavier in their deck. They're doing like a resurrection play. So we have to watch out for that. I'm going to have to proc the orbs fast if that's the case. Okay, good. We got a chance here.
Splendid crops this year, and ever they shall be. Leave it to me. Grow, my beauties. Reach high into the sky.
That's like the only chance we got. I gotta win round 1, man. I have a decent Lacerate setup, though, if you look at this row. Ivo's already at 1,000,000 points. I think they go in with Hive Mind soon. The problem is if I play onto the melee, I'm not getting full value on this or this. We can wait.
The valley of flowers. There is no place more beautiful.
Make them worried about a tall punish of some sort. Yeah, of course they have Destroy a 4P. I think I'm going to take this.
The soil is fertile with magic, and
Bleeding for probably this, because the armor helps me. And then I get ahead on vitality here. And then I've got a 20-point Ivo that I play. $48. This sucks because it's gonna...
Stop gargling like that.
Don't want to do that. But we gotta win the round because I'm not playing a long round against this crap. There's not much I can do about that. Surely we click this now. There's nothing to lose.
Let's make this quick.
Do they have a heat wave in pocket? It's the big thing. Nope. So Gord's good to go. And now I just need to pull heat wave and squirrel. And we got to squirrel this, probably. We could just play in a little longer, though. It's not a bad hand to see what we can get. We did all that, too, without our buddy.
Splendid crops this year. And
Would have been nice to kind of have more say on the creating plays, you know? They do it. That's crazy.
Telianyn and Dolblathana.
Come on, give me something to work with here on the heat wave, because I want to save Gord. Here, come on, that's Sabbath, right? For sure? No, it's Hive Mind. You gotta spawn to hit that. Short round Gord, 17 points and counting. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm scared of a heat wave, but I think I'm actually gonna do it. They played Spores already. $13 points and 2 cards. She Troll's not gonna work. Oniro into Heatwave would work. Oniro into Spores would work. Is that the highest? I guess that's the highest point card they got in the deck. So they don't have Sabbath. And we got Overwhelming Hunger coming up here next. So we can go orbs off of Simlas. And I can purify Defender because I'm expecting something like this. And I don't think I need 2 Lacerate at all. A scroll would be nice. And we gotta be careful about destroy stuff, you know? But I think I'm just going to do this anyways. That would make a good kill. Let's see if I can get a rebuke.
Reach high into the
Nothing?
sky.
Okay. Let's just funnel, I guess.
The valley of flowers. There is
Makes it
no place
harder for them to win round 1. If they have Erendite, that sucks too. Sure. I could see how far they want to go with it.
Kedmil, Vanadar.
Death awaits us all.
It's interesting. Should I go Simlas and a carryover or just have a look at what's going on first? I think I'm going to go Nero into Rune Mage.
The soil is fertile with
Because I could probably just tempo pass on this.
splendid crops this year, and ever they shall be. Leave it to me. The soil is
I don't want to spawn too much.
fertile with magic, and yet one.
Maxi and Squirrel are kind of doing big things here. Wait, why is the rat in the grave? Oh yeah, because they did the purify. That's like the first time I've seen that. That's funny. How are we doing for orbs? We got that set up still. I've got location in pocket, which is nice. I think I'm going to put back Peller, if I'm being honest. I would like to Oniro into Seer, but I don't think we're going to be able to. I don't mind just doing this and looking for one, though. Nothing? Okay. To me, that feels like a decent lock. It could be a bait, though. We could just wait till they go tall enough with it and heatwave it and win the game in 2, maybe.
I could drown you in a single
Okay, this is looking good for me. This is looking alright. I have no idea what I'm up against, but... Like, it's not V. You would have played at least one by now. Wait, tutor into... Sheesh. Wait a minute.
Humans are not to be trusted.
What? Just eat the damn thing when it's sitting there. Alright, we got Reckless Flurry. This is terrible. I got time to figure things out, so we can put back Gord for now. And I don't want to keep both of these because I know they're not going to stick like that, you know? Rune Mage is good here. We can make the white board so that they don't actually get just solid 4 for 4 on one of our engines and then go from there. Now, Simlas is currently bricked. If they're playing Witchers, then the Lacerate play wouldn't be terrible, but I might actually put back the backup plan and just not use it right now. Oh, damn, okay. I don't know what they're playing. I like the harmony side of things here. I think we can get some good value off that. It's tempting to take the orb, obviously, but... And Therion's one of the best bronze cards for this faction. And we miss Heatwave. That's cool. I got Squirrel there somewhere, so that's a thing too. So what? They're self-wound with Reckless. They must be going heavy on the Svalblood here. Let's see if we can... I'm feeling like floating that right now. Callus would be terrible. They could Callus. Rip 2. Don't be hitting it too hard. You gonna try again? Ah, we lost an engine. They also lost their full leader. Bro, is it gonna die? Okay, wow. That's a lot of effort to kill that.
The soil is fertile with magic.
2 leader charges and a primal savagery to kill that. We can't damage anything here. This is not a bad move because I split some points up here. I wonder if I should just take away from the Melu. We're giving them too much free value if they can heal both of these every turn. Nice. We stay in the race here. What's this at base-wise? 12? Simlas into double lacerate on the range row. If they stack it, could be okay to thin. We might have to wait a turn or so, though. I think I'm actually not disappointed with that. I don't know. Let's see what we're going to pull into first. This is terrible. So we have to take thins. Like, we're not getting anything here. What's he at? 9? $40 to $20? Is it even worth pushing anymore? Not really. We could put the backup plan back. I don't think they're going to be doing Defender plus stuff, so I don't know if I need Peller. Wow, they really want me to keep these backup plans. Dude. If I break this and they push, I'm in trouble. Okay, that's better.
You broke my heart. You shall never find peace.
I've stood upon the shoulders of giants.
We can get death blow at least. And then I get to kill it. That's sick. And then we get this here, don't we?
Our downfall. This
I gotta do 1 liter charge. Let's go. No more Melusine. Carry over. They didn't think I had the reach. The show must go on. Okay, fine. I miss Heatwave, I miss Gourd, whatever. You know? We'll just have to make it work. At least I got Rune Mage and I have a bunch of creating plays and we're going to get a really big Ivo, so there's that.
A beautiful pair of legs, please.
Should I just float this now? Nah, because we got the orb back. We've got it on a counter 3. 2-1 done kind of thing. I don't want to put damage into this. And I want to save lock for something scarier. Let's keep the show going here. I could get some good flip value. We just take this, don't we? That's funny. And then we get 1 more at 2. Yeah, we're playing a ton of cards for him. Depending on the state, though, I think it's always set an enemy power to match own power. I think this is bait.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
Yeah, I think it is lock bait. The problem is, like, I don't want to hit it, you know? Four into 5. That sucks. They get a 6-point reduction, but I think Svalbard's coming. That's why I'm just hanging out here for a sec. I only got the 1 chance at the lock.
Bow before a modern Freya.
Start playing stuff like that too. This is Berserk 3 though. Wow, these are really awkward plays. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Your bit will guide us.
Unfortunately, man. I think I'm just doing this.
Slaughter them to a man.
Let's not go too tall. I feel like I'm giving them so many free points this last couple turns. I can't even use my lacerates properly. by the amount of unique beasts.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Right now it's like a 10-point play. I'm just gonna go for it. And here come the regrets. Okay. This guy waited for the perfect time too.
You are no lieutenant of the mark.
We flip these over so that we don't have to worry about this fall blood as much. It's playing for 21 points. Jeez.
Let's make this quick.
Last say was so important.